Hey, Donnie Walker back again. So I just did a video earlier that you guys hopefully seen. But you know what? I missed something there. I just noticed I get over 6,000 subscribers now. Thank you all. Thanks everyone for subscribing and watching me. Maybe sometimes I'm a little boring or don't get doing things that you want to see, but I try to do as much as I can that people comment about. Like if they want to see something, I'll show them or explain something to them, or try to do like a carb rebuild or the oiler thing I've done, stuff like that. So you want to see something like that, let me know, and if I have time, I'll try to do it or try to arrange something like that. I just finished all my 10 pistons for the 10 390 cylinders. You can see I've chamfered every edge. I go over every edge of the piston on the side here, up here, the skirt, the intake skirt, and the exhaust side skirt. Just make sure there's no rough edges. I like to really radius and these sides of the piston here and the skirts. I believe it just gives you more oil on the up and down the piston for lubrication. I just done it that way for years. My dad did it like that, so I do it like that. And I don't have any situations with them. So now I've cleaned all the rings and I have a machinist block that I just rub them on there a little bit on some real fine emery cloth paper. Then I clean them and then put them back on the piston. Rings in these saws I've never really had to replace unless it's an old saw and you just wanted to tune it up a little better. But normally these saws, these fallers use these wings every day. They run them for around, I would say, over 200 days, around 200 days per year is really close to if a guy's working really steady. So 200 days a year, and the guy's getting, a good year, sometimes two, some guys stretching to three, if they're really good on their saws and they've kept the filters clean and, haven't smashed it up or anything, that's the thing. A saw can last 2 hours, might get crushed under a log, and that's better than the operator, right? We all know that, I've had a lot of friends hurt and falling and logging and fatalities as well, which is a drag. I've lost a lot of good people there. They're really good close friends and customers, So let's go to the positive though. So the saws, like this motor, you don't have rings breaking, you don't have pistons cracking or tops of pistons breaking off like the aftermarket ones. The chrome doesn't come off the cylinders. I've had the odd cylinder break, which is weird, and some of them were stock too. Just the corner of them broke off, and I never figured out why that happened, but not very often, like 1 out of 500, let's say, something like that. But the 390s are just a nice cylinder. They're a little bit different timing than the 385 was, and we had set some cylinders and saws back to Husqvarna years ago that we'd ported out, and I know they changed the numbers on this like we did the 385. The 385 we modified, and the factory started making the 390s a little bit different timing and a little better compression in them as well. So someone asked me what I set my port timing at on these. Well, it's not a huge secret. I go 165 on exhaust and 160 on the intake. That's duration of the port timing. I like the way the transfers are on these, so I don't mess with them. I do case match the transfers a tad, and that's all I do, man. And change that ignition. So I set these up with no bar and chain on them in my test room. Well, I'm running a tank through them, and I set them up around 13.6 to 13.7 RPM. The bar and chain on it drops at a couple RPM, and this thing, like I say, it'll last as long as the guy's feels good and he's not over revving it, like doesn't mess with the carburetor after I deal with it. They're usually okay. Oh, I got a surprise guest just came in. Who is this? Hi. It's Taylor Walker, my daughter. Say hello. Hello, YouTubers.
Hi.
That's kind of nice. So anyways, I just wanted to say thanks to the 6,000 subscribers I got now. That's awesome. I told you I'm just doing this extra work this weekend to try to get caught up. So next week I can take a couple extra days off and enjoy my weekend of my birthday coming up. I'll be 56 on Saturday. And my daughter is going to be 21 on April 2nd. So we're going to have a kind of a little combined birthday night. And I'm going to go racing on the Sunday. And Saturday's my birthday. Sunday I'm going to go racing at Cowichan at that nice track again. I'll get the GoPro on and get some footage of that. And that'll be my 45th season racing go-karts. And I've survived. Had a few crashes. Got some bad shoulders. Bad neck a bit. A few crashes. But also a few car accidents too, which didn't help. And the scooter one, eh, Tay? Was it good? So, hey, I got to have a visit with my daughter. It's Saturday, the sun's shining. Shouldn't be in here, eh? I should be out fishing or cutting some wood. We'll do that maybe a little bit tomorrow. Anyways, thanks a lot. Keep sawing the wood, sticking the ice, rubber in the road. Check out the WalkerSawShop.com online store. Say bye, Taylor. Bye.